You're listening to the What the Wrestling Podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is. Little bit of Rampage, little bit of Smackdown, and a whole lot of news. A lot going on yesterday. Welcome as always, but you know how we get down. Check out my socials already on the screen. Follow me, RJD.
Perfect.
RJD10K on Instagram, RJ699 on Twitter, RJD199 on Snapchat. But most importantly, follow What's the Wrestling on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. Follow What's the Wrestling also on Spotify and Anchor. Y'all already know what time it is. Let us not waste any time. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. My camera's off, but I am not. Tis I, RJD here. I had an epic fail just now because I didn't take the damn thing off the camera. It's okay. It's early. It's fine. What's going on, everybody? RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling. This is the podcast where we talk about all things wrestling. And before we get into anything, don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, What the Wrestling on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, as I stated earlier.
Perfect.
Man, I have a video out already about the NXT releases that happened yesterday from the likes of Dexter Loomis, Dakota Kai, and Malcolm Bivens. Unfortunately,
Nope.
among others, have lost their jobs with WWE and have been released. That sucks. It's trash, but it is what it is. That video is up. Go back and watch that video that I did yesterday. And now, watch this one as I'm going to do it right now, today, when it comes out. On May 30th, 2022, last day of May. I'm sorry, last day of April.
You stupid.
April 30th. It's early, y'all. Please forgive me. And as you can see, my coffee is gone. I got a little bit left. I got one drop of coffee. But anyway, let's talk about Rampage. Good show. Good show. Rampage was a good show, setting up some more stuff. We are going to quickly run through what happened on Rampage. We had ourselves Darby Allin versus Swerve Strickland, and this was a good match. We had Ricky Starks come down with a distraction on Swerve. You know, they have had their issues with Team Taz and Swerve and Keith Lee, and because of the distraction, Darby was able to, I think, Last Supper pin him. You know, that Last Supper where he turns his leg and then like reverses backwards. Very rarely people kick out of that. This was a good back and forth match, but Darby Allin gets the win due to the distraction of Ricky Starks. Crowd was really into Swerve. Crowd was really into Darby as always. Both these guys are awesome, but this was an Owen Hart Foundation qualifier, and Darby is now in the tournament. So listen, this was great. I didn't like the interruption by Team Taz, but you know what?
Nope.
As long as it's furthering that story, it's fine with me. Swerve Swerve countered a suicide dive with a torpedo Darby with a huge knee. He did end up hitting him with this sidekick finisher. Darby kicked out, and then the match continued with the distraction by Mr. Ricky Starks. And this was a good match. Go back if you haven't seen it. Good wrestling, good in-ring stuff. Every time I see Swerve, I just think about when he was in NXT, and I'm just like, Swerve is really good. They hope they do something with him. But glad Swerve found a home here. That's great. We had Jade Cargill and the Baddies versus Nightingale, Blue, and Adora. I'm glad Nightingale's getting some burn. Glad Blue Sky's getting some burn. Jade Cargill has a new stable, her Baddies. This wasn't bad. This was a couple minutes. It was good action. Quickly ended with the Jaded. I guess they just wanted to get the ladies on the show. I like Red Velvet. Don't know how I feel about Red Velvet teaming up with the chick who she's had problems with since we saw both of them on TV.
Nope.
Not really feeling that, but listen, she has a stable. She got some baddies with her. I don't know what they're going to do about this. I don't see nobody beating Jade no time soon. Like I said, maybe Athena, if Athena came in and signed the contract, but it's like they put themselves in the corner with Jade because now it's like you haven't built up anybody to beat her. So I guess she just keeps winning until, but fine with me. Keith Lee versus Colton Gunn. This was a nice solid match. Colton Gunn tried to do a chop fest with Keith Lee, and Keith Lee chopped the holy hell out of him. There was distractions by Colton Gunn's brother, but at the end, he countered a Hurricane Rana attempt. They messed the spot up, but he ran back, put him up for the Big Bang attack, and the power bomb. Sorry, put him up for the power bomb. He got out of it. He tried to do something else. He got counted into the Big Bang catastrophe, and Colton Gunn loses. Good match here. Keith Lee looks like a big, dominant, badass as always. This is fine.
Perfect.
Nothing wrong here. But love the double chop by Keith Lee. Then we had Samoa Joe versus Trent for the ROH TV title. This was great. Oh wait, first of all, I'm skipping. Sorry about that.
You stupid.
We had Hook versus Danhausen. Well, not really. But Danhausen came out and said, yes, I can't stand this. Let's do it. Send Hook. I can't do his accent. But Danhausen came out. Hook came out. But it was Hook came out. He had his hands taped up. He was ready to beat Danhausen's ass. But Tony Nese came in and started to attack Danhausen. Started to attack Hook. Hook hit him with a gotch style suplex, and we might have a Hook Danhausen team because Danhausen was about to curse Tony Nese, but Tony Nese saw Hook standing behind him, and then he hightailed it out of there. So Danhausen said, "Yes, my curse is working." So after that, Danhausen got choked up by he was gonna shake Hook's hand. Hook grabbed him up, yoked him up, and said, "Leave me the fuck alone," or he said something like that. He was basically like,
Get the fuck out of here!
"Leave me alone, goddammit." And then he left. This was great. The main event had Samoa Joe versus Trent. This was great. But as always, Samoa Joe gets the win, chokes out Trent after Trent reverses the Muscle Buster, chokes him out. Trent got in some offense, but Samoa Joe was just dominant here, beating the hell out of him. Missed the Muscle Buster, but then he got him in a real naked choke. That was it. We did have Mr. What's his name? Mr. Jay Lethal go out there with his bunch of cronies and that big 7-foot Indian dude. Forgot his name. My guy with the hurt shoulder still, Orange Cassidy, hit him with some of the orange kicks, but he quickly got beat up. And this episode of Rampage went off the air with Samoa Joe and Jay Lethal going at each other, hitting each other in the head. That's going to be a match coming up soon. I guarantee it. And that was your Rampage. Rampage was pretty good. Can't lie. Rampage was pretty good. Always love the in-ring work with Rampage. They're very, very good with the in-ring work. And listen, they're pushing this hook stuff. Jade, don't know what's going on with Jade. We got a lot of stuff going on. We did have a promo from the Undisputed Elite. So,
Surprise, motherfucker.
it's all good, man. It's all good. So I cannot be mad at this episode of Rampage. It was pretty good. Moving right along. Smacketh of the Down was also last night. And we didn't have much of anything on this show. But I will break down the important stuff. So, start off with Roman RK Bros and the Bloodline versus RK Bros and Drew McIntyre. So apparently they have nixed and killed the unification match, instead making it a 3-on-3 match. So I don't know why they don't want to unify the tag titles. They need to unify the tag titles. They need to do that. But they don't want to do it. They killed that. So the Usos and RK Bro met in the ring for a contract signing. As always, they talk junk to each other, but they, Usos say, y'all the tools, but we don't know we the ones. We the ones. So this continued on, and a brawl broke out. And with the good guys standing tall, Roman Reigns' music hits. We waited for Roman. We waited for the fireworks. We waited for him to do his whole entrance. And right after that, here comes the Usos hitting the babyfaces from behind. Dumb babyface syndrome. It happens all the time.
You stupid.
Then we had Roman ripping up the contract, which was never signed. And ripping it up and sticking it in Matt Riddle's mouth, which was weird. Then we had a 1D. I think we had a 1D to Riddle. But then we had Drew McIntyre come out. So Drew's music hits. He comes out. He comes down, starts as the tag team champions. Roman Reigns took the bait. He entered the ring, and he got a belly-to-belly for his trouble from Drew. And Drew McIntyre stood tall.
Perfect.
Backstage, we had Paul Heyman rush into Adam Pearce's office. And he said, listen, add Reigns and McIntyre to a tag team match, and later on it was confirmed that we will get a 3-on-3 Bloodline versus RK Bro and Drew McIntyre at Backlash coming up next week. So we will not get the unification of the tag team titles. I don't know why they nixed it. I hate that, but we are going to get a 3-on-3 match, and you know what? It's better than nothing. This is a nothing pay-per-view. This pay-per-view is not that important in the grand scheme of things. So let's get everything else situated, and let's get some good wrestling and further the storyline, because Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns is happening way too early. So we got to move this along. So I'm fine with this. This is okay. May the Lord open. I'm fine with this as long as, like I said, as long as they're doing something and it's not just trash. So, like I said, If it's not winner take all here, which I hope they add that stipulation so that the Bloodline could win and the Bloodline can have all the belts. That would be a very cool visual. Bloodline could go from Raw to SmackDown, Raw to SmackDown. Roman could have a challenger coming up soon, and we could get these titles concise with one top dog, and that's it. You can still have IC and US title, and you got to elevate those, and they're doing a poor job of elevating those. But one top dog tag team, one top dog for the WWE and Universal. That's it. Combine everything, and that's it. Everybody wins.
You win.
That's what they need to do. What else happened on this show? Drew McIntyre beat Sami Zayn in a steel cage match with the Claymore. That was great.
Gotcha, bitch.
Madcap Moss beat up Happy Corbin after Happy Corbin tried to stole his Andre the Giant battle Memorial. You hear me? I said Memorial. What the hell am I doing?
You.
Sound crazy. So, Andre the Giant Battle Royal Memorial Trophy was stolen by Happy Corbin. Madcap Moss got it back, about to hit him with a sledgehammer. Cool. Ricochet beat Shankly in a nothing match to win by pinfall. Shankly he's not stiff as hell, but he's very basic. And Ricochet bumped around for him, but they need to elevate this IC title and have Ricochet go out there and beat people in a 15 to 20 minute match because they're not using Ricochet to its fullest potential. Raquel Rodriguez beat Kat Zora in her SmackDown debut. Showcase match for Raquel. Why they changed her name, we'll never understand. This goes right along with what Ember Moon said. Well, yeah, nobody knows what you're doing in NXT. It's like they know you're in NXT, but they have no idea what your name is. They have no idea what you're doing. They just don't know. This is why they be switching everything up last minute. So we had that. We had Ludwig Kaiser, basically Eichner, if I'm not mistaken. Eichner hyped up Mr. Walter, a.k.a. Gunther, in a video package. And Gunther is the ring general. Gunther powerbombing and chopping superstars because he's a big, angry man and he beats people up. I love Walter. Walter is amazing. He's going to be a monster heel. All they need to do is keep building. Walter should not be losing to anyone on this fucking show. We had Naomi. She beat up Shayna Baszler via roll-up. Natalya attacked Naomi at the end of the match. Sasha Banks tried to fend off Natalya, but the bad guys got the better of the women's tag team champions, beating them up instead. This is fine with me. No problem with this. Keep it going. Xavier Woods beat Ridge Holland via pinfall. Small package power driver. I'm sensing I'm sensing a common theme with these roll-up victories here. In WWE's terms. A video package played before the match asking where's Butch. Apparently they are unable to find Butch because Butch got mad and ran off like an insolent child when he lost last week to Xavier Woods. Why did they change Mr. Pete Dunne to... They went from Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, to Butch. I'm an insolent child and run away when I lose. I hate this with all my heart.
You lose.
This is stupid.
Hadouken!
To this whole storyline. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Laughable. Moving on. Sheamus beat Kofi Kingston via pinfall after dropping him with the bro kick. This was a match after the Xavier Woods Ridge Holland match because Sheamus got on the mic and said, I'll kill you. Ridge Holland powerbomb Woods through a table set up outside afterwards. Great stuff. Lacey Evans opened up about being kicked out of her house. She finished high school, joined the military, and that was what she talked about in a new video package. I'm liking these video packages by Lacey Evans. Is way better than that Southern Belle shit that she was doing and the Ric Flair shit with the Ric Flair storyline. I'm all for this, but sooner or later, they got to get her back in the ring to do a match eventually. Then we had Ronda Rousey, in the Beat the Clock challenge, she beat Shotzi at 1 minute and 41 seconds in her Beat the Clock challenge in an I Quit match. First of all, wow. So this is how we treating Shotzi Blackheart now?
Go!
This is what we do to Shotzi?
You activated my trap card.
Now I'm triggered because Shotzi deserves better than this. Shotzi was in NXT. She was getting better. She had a tank. She was cool. She was a, yeah, fuck yeah. She was a cool metal chick with a tank. Now she's a less cool metal chick who's a jobber. Why do they fuck up a good thing? I hate this with a passion. You know what I think about this?
Yoga fire.
To this whole shit. Shotzi deserves better. Then Charlotte Flair did not beat Aaliyah as a consequence. Rousey won the Beat the Clock challenge because Aaliyah did not tap while she was in the figure 8. She tapped too late or she didn't have enough time. So Charlotte, who was angry, beat up Drew Gulak, who was the timekeeper, and she attacked him, and that was that.
Yoga fire.
Why is it that this storyline with Charlotte and Ronda is just not hitting the way it's supposed to? It's just not as good as I thought it would be. Someone tell me why. I don't understand. I don't get it. This storyline should be way better between these two. It should be way better, and it's just not. And I don't know why. Both of these ladies are fantastic in the ring, but I'm not, just something missing here, and I can't put my finger on it. But it is what it is. And that was your SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your SmackDown. I hope everybody has enjoyed this. Unfortunately, like I said, people from NXT have been released, and it sucks. And I hope everybody finds work. But seeing this shit,
Emotional damage.
I hate it. It sucks. But this is WWE, and this is what they do when they feel like they have no use for you. Oh, we can't get you to sign a contract. Released. Oh, we don't think you're worth anything. But then you go in the indies and kill it. I don't know. This is what we've become used to the last 2-3 years. After Mania, budget cuts, kid. Budget cuts. So, unfortunately, to all of those who were released, I hope everybody lands on their feet. Go do what you got to do. Go kill it. And go show them they fucked up by releasing you. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. I am out. Everybody be safe. Check out the socials on the screen. Hit that like button. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Perfect.
I am out. Be safe. Peace.